I'm so excited to be here with you today. Goodness gracious almighty. It's been a week. I'll be telling you about it tomorrow in story time, so I'm not going to tell you about it today. But yeah, stay tuned for Saturday, April 15th. Story time. All right. So, we're going to jump in here and get to chatting a little bit. Today we are making the triple pocket twist card that we were supposed to make Tuesday, making it today. And it's amazing. It's amazing. It's super cool, really addicting, to be honest with you. I could definitely get into just making a bunch of them over and over and over. But really quick, before we get into that, I wanted to share something with you. So we made this last week. And Miss Deborah got all the kits for this cut. So here's the kit. And it comes in a little plastic cello with all its pieces and parts with an envelope. So you have an envelope. And we do this for every one of the kits. So you want to know how you can get these kits. Of course you do. So we're going to do one for every card for the month of April, or every Tuesday. So all 4 of these, you get these free when you place a $50 online order or more using this host code. And the host code will be linked below the video. If I don't have it there already, I'll make sure to link to it before, or after I should say, this video is finished. So $50 online order with me at shoploveandstampin.com. Use the current host code through April 27th, and you'll get all 4 of these card kits free from me. You'll also get a full photo printable PDF. So right now I provide free, what are these called? My brain isn't working. So project sheet. That you get one of these, it's got your measurements on it. Actually, this one doesn't have the score lines or anything, but it has the measurements. And you get this free. It's over on my blog. So if you just need the measurements and you can follow along with the video, that's fine. But if you want a full printable PDF of all 4 of these projects with extra photos and extra instruction and video links and all of that, that comes free with the $50 order. There's one other way you can get that PDF. If you are subscribed to my Creative Vault. So below the video, there's a link to the Creative Vault, and all of my stuff is there, okay? There's also going to be extra videos there. Now, last week, I planned on getting them all filmed and ready for you in the Creative Vault for those that are members. However, with everything that happened this week, it's just put me way behind. But they're going to be there, don't worry. So I'm going to show you a separate sample today of today's card. And I did a full video of that card for my Creative Vault members. It's not up there yet, but I've recorded it and it's going to be up there. Okay, now let me pull up, I just have my laptop here. I need to pull up a couple of things so that I can see your comments. And then I also need to pull up my measurements for my scoring. Okay. Now, it's been a while since I made this card because I prepped it and got it ready quite some time back, but you need a Pale Papaya cardstock, which is retiring, but still available last I checked, 8 1/8 by 8 1/4, Sweet Sorbet cardstock, 3 at 2 1/4 by 4, Lovely and Linen Designer Series paper. It's actually just Lovely Linen. I typoed there. And it tells you the pieces you need, basic white, the pieces you need. Now, I want to tell you, this Lovely Linen Designer Series paper is on sale for $4.80. It's beautiful paper. So if you want some of this paper, now's the time to go grab it. Right here, it's on sale, $4.80. So go grab that if you want it in my online store. All right, so let me set this kit aside. We're also going to use the Biggest Wish stamp set today, Sweet Sorbet ink. We've got some Sweet Sorbet, not twine, not thread, ribbon. There it is. Ding, ding, ding. All right. So let's get busy with creating this card. This card is crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna warn you ahead of time. It's crazy. So you're gonna start with your 8 1/4 by 8 1/8 piece of cardstock. And just because I don't know which one is which, I need to measure real quick. 8, this is 8 1/8. So this is 8 1/4 on this side. So with your 8 1/4 side at the top, you're going to score at 4 1/8, okay? Then you're gonna turn your cardstock, so the other side is at the top, and you're gonna score at a 1/2 inch, 2 7/8, 5 1/4, and 7 5/8. Okay, now you're going to score, this is important, you're gonna flip your cardstock over and you're gonna score from this little 1/2 inch mark score line to the 3rd score line at the bottom. So you're gonna count 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna go at a diagonal. So I'm gonna put my paper, my cardstock, in on the diagonal, and I'm gonna line up those 2 points. So I'm going from this top 1/2 inch line all the way down to this 3rd score line and scoring. Okay, you keeping up with me so far? Then we're gonna flip the cardstock over and we're gonna repeat it on exactly the same thing. Same side, same, or opposite side, same thing. So from that little 1/2 inch score line down to that 3rd score line. Okay, now we have our score lines. Now we got to do our cutting. All right, so I'm going to flip it back over, and I have my scored 1/2 inch score line at the top and my 1/2 inch score line at the bottom. Okay, I'm going to cut away. I want to make sure I do this correctly. I'm going to cut away this side like so. Now I want to tell you, I did this card 3 times before I got it right. So it is complicated. And the score lines where you put them and where you cut things matters. So don't get frustrated if you try to do this card and you don't hit it out of the park the first time. Sorry, I just had to pause and look at what I was doing. So then we're going to cut away the bottom right here. So we did the top left, doing the bottom right. Okay. And what helped me know which ones to cut away was where this diagonal score line came to the corner. Okay. So then when you're done, it should look like this. Okay. All right, next step is to fold those score lines. So I'm gonna fold on all of these score lines. Are you guys thinking this is crazy yet? And I'm folding them backwards and forwards. Some of you that are really keen and notice everything are gonna notice that I'm back to using my old mat. I tried the glass one for a while. I've got a couple videos left that you'll see the glass mat in, but I don't like it. I couldn't get used to it. Okay, so there's all of our pieces, parts, scored and folded and all the things. Now, I'm also going to add adhesive to, you know what, while we're at it, let's go ahead and fold these guys. Didn't remember to fold that part. Okay, now we're gonna add adhesive, tear and tape to both of these. Okay, all right, now we're gonna add all of these other pieces. So these guys are layers for the inside pockets. And they have these friends here that are gonna get glued on. And then we can just set them aside, okay? So these actually aren't going to be glued to the card. These are just kind of decorations for our pockets later. Now the cool thing about this card is it will fit, you can fit a gift card on this. So do I have one here handy? I don't. But you can just glue or tape a gift card to this, or do the little circle, half circle dies, punch it up and put a gift card, and it will fit. So you could use this as a gift card holder as well. Okay. Like I was thinking it would be fun to use as like a baby shower gift card holder. You could do different baby gift cards on each one if you wanted, if you were really fancy. Okay. So then these pieces, this one's cut a little bit bigger. This is gonna go right here at the top. Okay. And then these two pieces are gonna get cut in half. And they're gonna get cut in half in a specific direction. You have to cut them a specific direction to make it work. It has to be top right corner to bottom left corner, okay? So I'm just gonna stack them up on top of each other and cut through. Now we're gonna be able to decorate. This actually works better with glue. Let's use a glue. Okay. All right. Come on, you stinking glue. Yeah, you're okay. So I just leaned over to look at the comments real quick just because I wanted to see if anyone was saying anything. And Sandy said, I'm going to have to watch this several times to get it right. Yes, you are. I actually found this tutorial originally on Split Coast Stampers. I'll link to that over on my blog. And then I've seen these cards all over the place. So I don't think that the person that put this on Split Coast Stampers is the one who invented it by any means. Well, I mean, who knows? Maybe she could be, but I've seen these cards everywhere. I've just never made one because, hello, they are not easy. So yeah, it's a crazy card. It takes a little effort. I did have to make it 3 times because the first time I made it, I cut these guys, these tab pieces, I made them both on the same side, which now thinking back, I actually think it would have worked. But at the time I didn't know that, so I had to scrap that and start again. And then I made a second one and I scored it wrong and I had to scrap that and start again. I mean, so it takes some patience. I've made, this will be my 3rd one now that I've made successfully. And I have a sample with brand new product to show you. And that one is going to be over in my creative vault, where I'm going to show how to make this again, but just with the brand new products. Okay, so now I'll just take a moment. You guys feel tired yet? Okay, so now we're going to flip it over. We're going to fold this in, peel away the adhesive, fold this guy in. This is why it's nice to have the PDF. So if you place a $50 order or you've already done that this month, you will get that free PDF from me. Okay, and now you have a pocket. Boop, boop. All right, now here is the part that stumps me every single time. It's folding this thing. We're gonna see if I've gotten any better at it, okay? So it's gotta go in, wait a minute, no. Now I have to remember. Let me get the other one. Let's do this one. Okay. So here's what it looks like when it's finished. Okay. So here's the ribbon. So it opens like this. And then here's all your little pieces inside. Okay. So here's how you fold it. This part goes in, and I'm going to pause because if you're watching this on the replay, this is going to give you the opportunity to take a photo. These photos are going to be provided for you in the PDF if you place your order or if you're part of my creative vault. So this part goes in, and then this part goes in. And then when they push down together, they look like this. Is that not crazy? Now, to get the little pieces in, this is what I found easiest. One goes here. One goes in the back. And then the one that goes in the center is a little tricky. You've got to line it up in between these two folds. Just perfect. And then it goes in perfectly. Is that not the craziest thing you've ever seen? This is a mind blower. I told you, it's mind blowing. So that is how you make this card. Okay, let's fold it from scratch now, because I want you to see this. So this fold goes backwards. I did have it right. This fold goes forwards, and I'm gonna crease it down, okay? This fold is exactly the same thing. This goes forward and this goes in, and then it goes down. Well, whoever's brain came up with this is, I don't know, should be working for NASA. So then this is what I found with this fold. See here how I've got like my little tabby pieces that didn't fold over? You either need to take glue and add glue to this and fold it back over on itself, like so, and it will stay. Or you need to cut them off. Okay, like this one needs a little more glue. Otherwise, they just stick out and they're weird. See, these are the things I discover for you guys, so you don't have to go through the same pain. Just saying. So like on these ones, I just cut it off. But then I found when I cut it off, sometimes it kind of would start to peel apart right here. So if you just fold that little tabby do back, it'll stay and you're good to go. Okay? All right, now, these are the inserts, and then I'll put like white cardstock on them, and I could stamp them, write my sentiment. Like I said, you can glue a gift card, all kinds of things. We've got our little sentiment here. You guys get it. We're not even gonna bother. You stamp it, you add it to the card, you run this ribbon through before you add this piece. So this, you know what, I am gonna show you because you need to know how to do that part. Okay, let's get this stamped really quick. And then I'll show you my other sample, which is to die for. You're gonna just, oh, it's so cute. Okay, so when you have it like this, you're gonna take your ribbon and wrap it around. So the way you wanna fold it is so that your open slot is here and then it's going down. So it's to the right. So the front of your card looks like this. Now, I guess you could do it like this if you wanted to. There would be nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying this is what kind of looks like it makes the most sense. So then you take your ribbon and you run it around and you tie your bow. Okay, so you got to do this first. So you've stamped your sentiment or your decor, whatever you're going to add. Then you add your ribbon. Well, you get the point, okay? Then you add Stampin' Dimensionals to the top and bottom of this and glue it on, adhere it down, and then it will just run right through. So like on this one, where I've already pulled my ribbon out like a big dodo, I'll have to like weave this ribbon back through the center of here, which I've done more than once. So let's see, it's starting to fray. So it's possible, but it's a little more difficult. So do it this way instead. Okay. Here is the other sample. Isn't this adorable? This is using the brand new Zany Zoo stuff. I'm not going to open it and show you the inside. It's to die for because this is for my Creative Vault members. So I did a whole video on this. It's adorable. They're going to love it. New colors, new products. I'm so excited. So if you belong to my Creative Vault, you'll get to see this one for free. You get an extra sample and you get that PDF is in there. All of the things are in the Creative Vault. This video is not in the Creative Vault yet, but it'll be there soon. All right. Okay, guys. Let's see. I need you guys to hold on 1 second. Sorry. All right. So, hopefully you're still there. Okay. So, my eye is twitching. I will be watching this several times to get this right. We use scrap paper to practice. Yes, use scrap paper to practice. Will this be part of monthly card class? Yes, it will. So this is part of your 4 card kits. So you will get the card kit for this. It will not include the designer series paper. Okay. Here's the thing. We want to be able to provide designer series paper for you guys whenever possible, but it's tricky right now because we're at the end of a catalog. Stuff is selling out. I don't want to buy more paper that I'm not going to use. So I've had to make the choice on some of these. We'll provide the cardstock, we'll provide the PDF, but the designer series paper, you're going to have to use your own or purchase some. So that's the same with this guy. We just don't have enough of it. And I can't, it makes no sense for me to purchase more of it with it going out. So you're going to get the card bases just like this. Here's the kit for this one. So you'll get the card bases. You're going to get the white cardstock. You're going to get all the things, an envelope, beautiful packaging, all the things. You just won't get the designer series paper pieces cut up for you because first of all, most people have stuff in their stash they can already use. So use your goodies. And secondly, we provide all the measurements, so you should be able to come up with them. It'll be fine. So yeah, so these are the first 2 of this month. Bev's eye is twitching. I'm sorry I made your eye twitch. Oh, thank you, Julie. Julie watches my Instagram stories. She loved my recent stories. I appreciate you. Let's go to live chat. Okay. Hello, everybody. All right. Okay. Well, we have about half of our normal audience because I'm assuming because I'm going live at a different day and time. But I had to make it up to you guys. I worked too hard on this not to show it to you. Am I right? This was such a stinker. And then of course we have this super sweet, cute, brand new products, Zany Zoo collection that are coming out soon. This ribbon, lemon lime twist ribbon to die for, available May 2nd. So that's exciting. All right. I'm going to wrap it up. I love y'all so much. Thank you for being here. I'm having to make up many other things today in the office. I usually try not to work too many hours on Fridays, but I'm working a long day today because I've got lots to do. So I'm going to let you guys go and make sure you tune in tomorrow. I'm dropping that video at 5 a.m. With story time. I've got a horse update for you. I've got a stomach bug update for you. I've got all the things. Don't worry, I don't go into details. And I will catch you guys again soon. Don't forget to place your $50 online order to get your free card kits this month, okay? Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.